Good afternoon, everyone. I want to offer a very warm welcome to Prime Minister Zaydan of Libya. This is the first visit to Washington of the Prime Minister as Prime Minister, but it's an historic visit, and the reason is very simple. He represents his country's first democratically elected government in more than 40 years, and we all join in celebrating what has been accomplished in Libya. The liberation of a country that had been under the yoke of a dictator for decades. The community of nations is very, very proud that we helped to give the Libyan people a fighting chance for their future, and that we helped to prevent the slaughter of thousands of lives. So the fact that the Prime Minister is here with us today is testament to how far Libya has come, and frankly, how quickly it has come that far. The Libyan people have begun to chart the course for their own future, and they're defining it. Obviously, there are challenges ahead. We all understand that, from building political consensus to strengthening the security, protecting human rights, and growing the Libyan economy, which we were just talking about a few minutes ago. The Prime Minister, I think, understands, but I want to reiterate to him today that the United States will continue to stand with Libya during this difficult time of transition. We will cover a great deal in our meeting, but in the meeting that we just had, we talked about the difficulties of this transition period and the challenges, but also the wonderful assets that Libya has. Great, intelligent people, not that big a population, and wealth through the oil resources. Libya is a country that can win this future, and we believe in that. We also want to thank the government of Libya for its cooperation after the attacks in Benghazi. As President Obama has made very, very clear, those who killed Americans in Benghazi will be brought to justice, and I emphasize that today. Prime Minister Zaydan and I know what a good friend Chris Stevens was to all of the Libyan people, and the thousands of everyday Libyans who marched in outrage carrying homemade signs thanking Chris for what he had done for them, thanking the United States for what all Americans had done for them. All of that underscores why we must not walk away from the difficult work that Chris Stevens and his cohorts were so dedicated to. That work will continue, Mr. Prime Minister, and I'm pleased to tell you that we will soon be sending Deborah Jones to Libya as our new ambassador. And she is a very capable and experienced diplomat, and I have no doubt that she's going to help to strengthen the partnership between us. With respect to other issues, let me just say quickly that the United States is committed to promoting stability in Libya, in North Africa, and in the Sahel. So we're going to discuss further the cooperation on security issues. Just last month at the ministerial meeting in Paris, the United States pledged more assistance for security reform in Libya, with particular emphasis on border security, rule of law, building a professional security force and institutions, and the control or destruction of chemical weapons that have been left over from the old regime. We will look for other ways to work together as we go forward in order to make Libya safer and to live up to its full potential. Finally, in terms of our economic partnership, the United States wants to create an economic environment in Libya that will spur outside investment and foster entrepreneurship. Libya's long-term prosperity will depend on creating greater opportunities for more people, for all of its citizens, for being an open society and an open economy. So we're encouraging American businesses to take a look at Libya and to work to promote the kind of stability that will make investment in Libya even more attractive. So I close by saying once again, it's a great privilege to have you here today, Mr. Prime Minister. I congratulate you and your country, as all the American people do, for this remarkable transition that you're going through, and we look forward to working together with you in the days and months ahead. Thank you.
شكرا جزيلا.
Thank you.
شكرا.